Hey everyone, so this is going to be a different type of video. I bought myself a bootleg of one of these Figma figures, and I was thinking while I was trying to already fix the problems with this figure, because there's a lot, I was thinking, hey, maybe I should record and make a video of all the things I do to make a bootleg figure more acceptable to have as a display figure. And there's like a lot of things wrong with this figure compared to this other one that looks ever so pretty. Like, for one, if I could get up close, if you could see the eyes on this figure here, it looks like they didn't print the color on all the way. It looks really bad, so I'm probably going to redo the faces because it's the same way on both faces. Also, her head has a hard time staying on because there's like a joint that is all messed up, so here, let me just display it on the table. Okay, there's like also a lot of paint parts that are very badly done that need to be repainted. Like, if you look at her belt, there's like a lot of painting over the lines that needs correction. So I'll be doing that. And there's a lot of sanding that needs to happen. Sorry, I can't focus that well with this camera, but there's a lot of seams. She came with a bunch of hands, and there's like some factory printed parts that they didn't even scrape off of certain other areas to make it a better looking figure. But there's also this part right here. She's supposed to be standing straight, and they like put her together so her hip always looks like it's sticking out to the side, so I gotta fix that as well. And yeah, just a better paint job, I guess. I don't think I'm going to remove the paint, but I will paint on top of it to make it better, because I'm a lazy artist. I will make it look good. It's just not going to be this good. Okay? Also, this chain is supposed to go on her back, and it is too fat, so it won't fit, so I have to make an adjustment there too. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I definitely want to get this hair thing straightened out because it bothers me. But what you pretty much do is that you get some hot water. Ugh, too hot, sorry. And you dip it in there for a bit until it gets nice and soft. Alright, let's see if that's, oh yeah, that's nice and rubbery now. So all I have to do is stretch it out with my fingers, and then I put it in this colder water here. By Jove. I'll stick these in there for now. There we go, all straightened out as best I can. And she's able to stand up on her own, so I fixed that. No more lean. If you get this hot again, or that hot again, it will form back into its original dorky position, so hope it doesn't get too hot in my room again. I just put her body in the hot water because I need to take her legs off if I want to fix her torso. I gotta take off her belt too, and that's what I have an X-Acto knife for. I was successfully able to get her legs off her body. It was nice and easy, but I left her panties and belt in there to soak a little bit more. Alright, so I took off both of her legs, and her panties, and her belt. This is what it looks like underneath. Yeah. So I'm gonna figure out how to make this not look like she's weirdly lopsided. There, the torso is all fixed. She is not leaning her hip out. She's still kind of wet from the water. I didn't dry her off, but yeah. And then I super glued it on with Gorilla Super Glue because it was pretty much glued down to her panties, so I did that, and now it's beautiful. And also this, it was so loose earlier, so I heated that up, and then I pinched it down, and now it's under cold water, and now it's nicely attached as well. So hooray for progress! Hey guys, I just bought some magnets for this figure, and I bought like 3 different sizes. This is like the smallest, and I used this medium size, and I shoved it into the hole where this chain piece is supposed to go, and instead I decided to cut some metal and fold it, and here, I'll show. I didn't even need to glue this. I just shoved it in there, and now it won't come out. So, and so it's a nice snug fit. Anyway, this it just connects pretty good. And these are strong earth magnets. I forgot what they're called, but I'll show you how strong they are. See? It's holding it, so yeah, that'll do just fine. That's pretty neat. This is the plastic piece that I cut off from this metal chain here. So it's strong enough to carry this, so I'm happy. Woohoo! I guess if it ever does fall out, I'll just glue it in then. I meant to glue it, I just wanted to see if it would fit, and it did. It was a tight fit. Alright, so I was going to use magnet for the ball joints piece for this head, but I decided not to because I'm also going to try to use magnets for the hair and face attachments, and I think it would just kind of not work out because they'll try to push against each other because they're such strong magnets and they're, you know, such a small space. The second reason is because this long hair, I think the magnet idea would work better if it was even on both sides. Otherwise, I think that it would always want to tilt downward because of the weight of the hair. So I have these ball joint pieces, all different sizes and stuff. People use them for Gundam. I buy them off of eBay. And I have no fleshed colored ones, but that is okay because this is black anyway. I just really hate this ball joint piece, so I'm going to replace it no matter what. Alright, so I went into the garage and I drilled out the neck and head holes a bit more because this new peg joint is a bit larger than the other one that I tore out over here, and it is a lot better quality. The plastic is much better, so hooray for that. And as you can see, no problem bending. Hooray! Let's see. I'm going to take these off. I'm going to fill these faceplates in. And this, I'm going to take that out. Alright, so from here I didn't record any more footage of me fixing up this figure. You'll see the other things that I did to it at the end of the video when I'm showing off the end results. But here in this scene I am currently painting on wear with some metallic paint. Since her armor is black, I started off using a darker shade of metallic paint and took a Q-tip to shade pretty much all the edges that were exposed to some sort of outer angle. And then later I went back, and after it dried I took a lighter silver metallic paint color and used a thin paintbrush to show the most harshest scratches and wear done to the armor. And that's pretty much what I did to her weapons and the rest of her armor as well, even though I didn't record myself doing it. But at the end of the video, I'll give the figure a turnaround and you could see all the paint job I did. I just felt like it wasn't necessary to record it all because I was just pretty much doing the same method over and over again on all of her armor, so. Alright, so the figure is completed and I have it all set up for you guys to see. I'm zooming in on the legs to show you the detail. When I do that paint method, it really pops out the detail of the sculpt job on the figure, so I like doing that. I did some wear on her helmet and highlights to her hair, and I painted her face and I painted her hands and her sword. I'll give you a better view of that in just a sec. I also painted all of her spare hands and fixed up any flaws that were with them. I also fixed up the face paint job. It's a lot better than how it looked. It's not perfect. And I also put magnets on there, using Apoxie Sculpt first and then drilling out little holes. And here I am taking off the bangs to show you that I did it to that too. And here I am swapping off the face and putting the other face on just to show you how much easier it is to do. And it stays on pretty good, so I'm really happy about these earth magnets. It works, so I am pleased. Alright, so I am turning her around. I wish I had a turntable. But this will have to do. The chain, like I showed earlier, is connected to a magnet. And here I am just showing you again that it has a nice strong pull. Yep. And yeah, more coloring on the back side of the head. And yeah, the legs look kind of dirty, but that's okay. She's a battle chick, so I'm showing the paint job on the back. I fixed up any flaws that were the paint was outside the lines, so it looks a ton better. I just wanted to show you the detail of the sword, though the camera doesn't pick it up very well. But it looks a lot better. Okay, so the only thing I really had a problem with was her hair right there. It kept curling up no matter how many times I tried to straighten it out. So that's a bummer. I fixed up her belt. The paint job was awful. Looks a lot better now. Alright, now I'm going to show you the gun detail a bit more because I was so proud of how I painted this. I just thought it turned it out pretty good. And I'm not sure if the video recording earlier when I painted it caught all the detail. So there you go. That's my bootleg fix-up as best I could. I know the quality isn't as great as an original Figma figure, but it's the next best thing. And I enjoyed fixing this up. And I think I like how it turned out. What do you guys think? I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.